Hello you cheeky scrub lords. In this video I will show you the basics of surviving in the Don't Starve world. On your first day in a new world you should always explore as much as possible. Gather resources such as grass, twigs and flint along your way, along with any food you can find like carrots and berries. Once you get enough materials, make an axe and start chopping down trees and get some logs. You should be careful when chopping a tree since tree monsters can spawn from them, and they are really OP. If he does spawn, then use your axe to damage him. If it becomes late, then make a fire. Hit him a couple of times and then run. For me it didn't happen, but it's almost definitely going to. Once dusk comes, you should start looking for a place to make a fire, but you don't need to rush since during dusk it's still relatively safe. Just before nightfall, make a campfire. Once it gets dark, don't go away from this fire without a torch or you will die. Cooking the food is really good, especially meat, but cooking vegetables will usually mean that they will rot faster, so you should cook them when you're about to eat. You can mine boulders with a pickaxe. These boulders are only really useful for getting rocks and flint, but neither is gonna be useful later. Be careful not to put too much fuel into the fire, as the flame from the campfire can spread to nearby things, and they will catch on fire. However, this isn't the case with the fire pit. Also, don't put fuel into the fire if you don't need to. Fuel for fire aren't just logs, but other things like grass, twigs, pine cones etc. You shouldn't burn twigs and grass, since they are very useful. Only use them as fuel if you run out of logs. On the second day you should continue to explore and try and find a good place for a base. The best places for a base are nearby pig villages, near a buffalo herd, or near a place with lots of rabbits. The structure which I just walked by is called the spider den. It's a place from which spiders spawn. They only spawn during dusk and night, but come back in it when the day arrives. If you walk too close to it you will alarm the spiders and they will come out. Here I found the biome with rocks. In here you can easily find rocks that have gold in them. Once you destroy it you will get golden nuggets, which are required to make the science machine. The science machine is required to make more advanced items, like structures, and it will unlock new tabs. These are the types of boulders which have gold in them. They can also spawn in other biomes, but they aren't that common. If you find this place, make sure to get a lot of gold and rocks. Consider making a camp here if it's getting dark. You will need a lot of gold. Also with gold you can make tools which have higher durability. This is an entrance to a cave. It can be destroyed with a pickaxe, and then you can get in, but I will come back here later. Here I found a graveyard. Here you can find gold and rocks on the ground. You can also dig up these graves to get items. However, if you dig it up there's a chance that a ghost will spawn and attack you. Red mushrooms are bad for you. Raw they will lower your health, cooked they will decrease your sanity but increase your health by 1, so only use them if you're very low on health and you have a lot of sanity. I'll just drop it so I don't eat it by mistake. On your third day you should still continue exploring until you find a good place for a base. I have an idea where I will make mine and I will work on that now. I'll make my base here, since it's close to a lot of rabbits. When you find your spot, make a fire pit. Unlike the campfire, when it burns out it will stay where you put it, and you just add fuel to it again and it will burn. Also, flames can't get out of it, so you can't catch nearby things on fire. Now I'm gonna get logs to make boards so I can make the science machine. After the science machine, you can make the alchemy engine, which will unlock even more advanced things from your sidebar. And there it is. Bear in mind that you can only craft new items while you are near the science machine or the alchemy engine, but once you make the prototype you can make it anywhere as long as you have the resources to make it. It's day 4. Now I will get even more logs so I can make the alchemy engine. If you haven't found your base yet, you should really make it soon, more exactly before day 10. I also made a few traps which I will place near the rabbit holes to catch them. You will catch the rabbit once he walks into the trap. You can also lure them in it by placing the trap and then scaring the rabbit into it. These evergreen trees don't have pine cones, so they won't drop them and you can't replant them, but they still drop the same amount of logs. As you can see, there's rabbits in the trap. Just collect the trap and you will get the rabbit. You can murder him or cook him right away. Also, when you catch something in a trap, it loses durability. You can also catch spiders in them. I will talk about that in a future video. Now I will make the alchemy engine. With it I can now make most of the items in the game. It's very useful to have it, especially early on. I will also make a chest, since I have enough logs to make it. Chests are used to store items which you don't need at the moment.
Anyways, thanks for watching this episode. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Also let me know in the comments if you found this video useful. See you in the next video.